Are you hurt?
I'll live.
I need to know
We used controlled blast to open up new veins, and one of them must have gone wrong. I can't...
How many are still down there? Corvin. I'll do what I can. Gotta find those two miners. Quick. Hello? Can anyone hear me? The miners. One of them doesn't look too good.
You need to leave.
Are you okay?
Who are you?
Corvin sent me. Are you hurt?
My leg. I was a little too close to the blast.
What happened?
We were blasting in the farthest tunnel, but the scaffolding didn't hold. It collapsed. I think it blocked the drainage shaft. Water started flooding the place as quick as I drink ale. I barely managed to drag us here.
So something's keeping the water inside the tunnels.
What are you thinking?
I've got an idea. Are there more explosives?
Are you crazy?
Yeah, should still be some up top, but you'll need these fuses.
Are you crazy?
You can't move, and I'm not leaving you. It's not like she can make things worse.
Don't go anywhere. I need to find whatever's blocking that drainage shaft and blow it sky high. Hopefully without bringing the mine down on top of me.
Water's rising. If you're gonna do anything about it, now's the time, kid.
Just don't blow us up.
Almost there. Made it. There's the debris blocking the shaft. If I can reach those explosives up on that track, maybe I can blast through the blockage. Maybe I can swim past on the list. To learn how to override machines. All of them. Now to find a way out of this room. I should follow those tracks. See if they lead to the explosives. I need to find a way up to those explosives. Let's see where this leads. There's the explosives, up on the track. Just need to get across somehow. Might be a good idea to drop that ladder. Looks like I can pull that crane over to me. Trick. Guess that got its attention. That's all of them. So let's go check on those miners.
She's so good.
We don't know that.
Looks like it.
You did it.
I thought you blew yourself up.
Are you two okay from here?
I can get this idiot down. Don't you worry. Thanks, kid.
Better let Corvin know his men are all right. I found the two you mentioned. They're safe, but could probably use a hand. Is that everyone?
It is. I dread to think what would have happened if you hadn't shown up. I knew we were blasting too much, but the man who staked the claim here, Ulvund, he kept pushing and pushing me. I tried to shield my crew from his constant demands every damn day. I should have been stronger.
You were there for your crew when they needed you. That counts for something.
Ulvund can threaten me all he wants. I am not letting my people back into those mines.
Will you be all right?
Yes. I can take it from here. You are owed, Huntress. Thank you, Huntress.
Ulvund's name
I'll see
keeps
the
coming
last two
up,
make it out.
and it's never good. Sooner or later, someone's gonna have to deal with him.
Thank you, Huntress. I'll see the last two make it out.
I'll save the extra stock for later. back down. Cook should know what to do with this. Right. This will be in my stash when I need it. Careful not to let this stain my hands. Gemstone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. I wonder if merchants would be interested. That'll keep me awake. It's always good to have extra. Dead machine. It must be a bristleback. Maybe Errand took it down? That must be Chainspring. Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there. I'd be able to tinker with my other gear, too. ground soaked with acid. Did the bristlebacks do this? Bristlebacks must have got these Oseram. I hope Erend and the other Vanguard are okay. They're riled up now. Subsiding.
Outlander approaching. Is that the savior?
Want to come in, Savior? Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the Forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chain Scrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barrenlight I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Well, this old one guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
One drink for me.
You say you can't give me
Shop looks closed.
Yep.
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
Chain Scrape might not look like much, but our forges are first rate.
Till Alvin blows that whistle, no one's working it.
You know what we need? Proper survey of the valley. We are on the same side here, Alvin. The bristlebacks threaten us.
What do you want, Alvin? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks. Face it, what other choice?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we...
We might.
Very well. I shall be wait.
So, the Savior herself.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulfant Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be...
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater men.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take... Well...
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken...
How noble of you.
Noble? Ha! Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity. Everything I've achieved, I've done on...
And where is this hammer?
The, burden? The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osram gamble with them. Someone had to step up and say no more!
You ordered the work stuff?
Indeed I did. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal, I'm not risking Osram life.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap. All we're asking for is the ability for a land worked by the people.
Right.
And only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
If Chainscrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in...
The sensibilities of good Osram. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few...
So you have no real authority, then? People only follow you because you...
Anyone who has followers has authority. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
You said you founded Chainscrape.
Practically found. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make... But my main priority is to look after the well-being.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of... But with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristles. And when I'm done...
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking.
Just be ready to blow the whistle. Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Hey! A little clumsy, aren't ya?
Never fear, my lady.
Don't you think I forgot? You're a Nora. And I'm inebriated.
Hey, Mildef. Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you...
Oh, yeah. But the equipment I need to make my signet... And don't get me started on the Ulvin...
And if you were...
I make meals.
How did you end up in Chain...
Heard about a new and upcoming town. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. So I got my... Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept...
Your last customer mentioned you're cooking. Where I'm headed, I could use...
I would be happy to oblige. But my special groove, without it, I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced. Even if I already had the right ingredients, unless you can source...
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and that'll do. As for the griddle, a new one forged, you'd likely find one in a scrounger pile. Don't worry, you'll have no issue finding boars and bitterweed, assuming you're as much...
Thanks, Mildef.
So that's...
And don't let anyone push you around.
If you say so.
Already got enough meat and bitter leaf. Just need to grab a metal panel from the scrounger pile.
Aloy. Change your mind. Come to revel in...
I was just past...
First timer, huh? Well, I got an extra set. A Tanakh... Sit. I'll give you something special. All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder. Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round, so go ahead and pick a second machine. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the... When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's a machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is. This board only has grassland and your current machine. So in total, your machine... Since my machine isn't the one and just like your machine, it's not affected. So right now, this means your machine... Did you get all that? Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by... Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now some players like to take a risk and overcharging it will damage your... So use it your own. Let's try doing that now. That's about it for your turn, then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there, and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those, and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine. Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time. And by the look of you'd be sacrificing your piece, but sometimes overcharge your machine to... Ain't that a thrill? Now, because we both get the victory. Good news is, You're gonna receive your which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory. That's why sometimes losing it now. That means that wasn't so. Just remember to always, you'd be surprised the advantage. I know it saved my butt. Oh, these are all my spare. It's a small set, but it should, you might even fancy, they've got all kinds of, though they'll need the right materials. Or you might find them in, no, I've lost my fair share of beer, brew. No need to thank me always. Now, if you feel like I could even teach you a few more.
Thanks.
You know where to find me, Red.
Knew you couldn't resist some good company. Maybe you ought to slow down.
Eyes up here, sister.
Let me see this.